I want to share my story of my relationship with food and the long journey it took me to get to where I am today. I grew up in a 100% Italian family, so as you can imagine, I was all like, nah, food. I ate whenever I wanted, however much I wanted, and whatever I wanted. And by fourth grade, I was around 10, my friends would poke fun at me. They wouldn't bully me, but they would just make comments about my weight. And so that was when I first realized that I have some extra baggage. So I did the only thing I thought you could do to lose weight, which was restrict my calories. I started counting calories like a mad woman. I only allowed myself to eat about 800 to 1,000 a day, and I would write it all down. I lost weight, but it was unhealthy because I was very, very skinny, and people would be like, "Oh my God, you lost so much weight. You're so skinny." And I'd be like, "Oh my God, thanks," because I thought I was like really hot and I was proud of myself. But then I couldn't restrict myself anymore and I was going nuts. So I was like, "Oh, I'll just have a cheat meal." And then that turned into a cheat day, and then that turned into a cheat year. So I gained back all the weight I had lost and then some. So then I was like, how could I do that to myself? So I restricted myself again and lost the weight, and it was just a vicious cycle. So when I was 18, I decided to major in nutrition so that I could help myself be healthier and then with what I learned, get a job helping others be healthier too. So after getting my bachelor's in nutrition, I realized that I had learned a lot of information about nutrition, but nothing about how to stop dieting and be healthy. So I was still unhealthy and I was still unhappy and I was still dieting. And I decided to become a wellness coach. So during this program of my wellness certification, I was still dieting and I actually hit rock bottom. I started grading myself daily and weekly on how well I was doing with my diet. So I would score myself on, how many servings of each food group I ate, and if I weighed a certain weight, I would get bonus points, and it was just crazy. And so one night I didn't make my goal weight, and I was lying on my bed, and I was just so upset, and I was crying, and I was binging on everything we had in the house until I was numb. And I was just asking for help because I was so frustrated. I was like, please, I can't do this anymore. For 12 years of my life, I'm just in this prison of dieting, and it affects all areas of your life. So I was miserable and I just couldn't do it anymore. And then I fell asleep. And the next morning, I half heartedly was doing my certification program because I felt so stupid that I have a degree in nutrition and I can't even help myself. So I was doing the program, and believe it or not, the first topic that I read that day was about intuitive eating, which is listening to your own body in order to know when to eat, what to eat, why you're eating it, how much you should eat, instead of following a restrictive diet. And so this was eye opening, and I was like, oh, this is good. So I combined what I learned throughout college with this intuitive eating topic, and also used my own experiences, and I combined them into one solution or system, and I used it on myself and it worked so well. And so I was finally free from this dieting prison that I was in for 12 years. And then I was so frustrated because I was like, seriously, I wasted 12 years of my life. That's so annoying. But then I had a light bulb moment and I realized that this is my purpose in life. It's to help others solve this dieting problem that I went through with the solution that I created. So that's why I made my business called End Your Diet and Trust Yourself. I use this process of intuitive eating on myself every day, even though I'm not trying to lose weight anymore. So it helps me, and I would love to share it with everybody and help everybody that I possibly can because I understand the struggles of dieting and wanting to reach your healthy weight and being so unhappy with yourself. So this is my purpose, and I can't wait to help others with what I have found.